Federal government cries out over the plans of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu wants to sabotage Buhari administration, says Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information, says Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, supported the country's unity under former President Goodluck Jonathan, but suddenly turned into a Lucifer. In an announcement issued by ÇŒ1ES, his media aide, Mohammed said treasury looters and disgruntled components were the supporters of the group. Mohammed said the purpose of IPOB was to sabotage the Buhari administration under the appearance of fighting for the rights of the peoples of the Southeast. Nigerians must understand that IPOB was not set up to fight for the rights of anyone or group, but as a tool to destabilize the nation, divert attention from the ambitions of Muhammad Buhari, and obliterate the laudable achievements of the government. Adeyemi quoted the minister as saying at a news conference in Lagos, IPOB is being sponsored by those I will call the Federation of the Politically Disgruntled and the Treasury Looters. They believe that by assisting this group to destabilize the country and trigger violence, they will realize their ambition of escaping justice and then be free to dip their hands into the nation's treasury again. If this is simultaneous, then that coincidence is incredible. At the least, remember that Nnamdi Kanu, who led a protest at the Nigerian House in London against Boko Haram insurgency and in support of Nigeria's unity under the Goodluck Jonathan administration, has suddenly metamorphosed into an IPOB terror who will rather set the nation ablaze. Mohammed said IPOB grew on exploiting the nation's fault lines and that its modus operandi is to trigger conflagration nationwide through attacks and retaliation. Thankfully, IPOB has failed in its evil machinations. The good people of Nigeria have seen beyond those cheap tactics and have avoided being provoked against one another. We must remain vigilant and resolute. We must say no to the volatile and divisive inclinations of IPOB and its cohorts. The minister commended the Nigerian military for labeling IPOB a terrorist organization and for checkmating the group, and Southeast governors for proscribing the organization. But for the military's quick and decisive intervention, IPOB could have set the nation on fire. Thanks to the decisiveness of the military, today the governors of the states in the Southeast have wisely proscribed IPOB, he added. Good and fine. I think there's no cause for alarm. If the Buhari administration has done so well and it has a large followers and a lot of people now, or the Nigerian people are happy with the way things are going, good and fine. They should not be bothered. They should just go and sleep. They should not even lose sleep, just like Oshomole used to say, that he's not going to lose sleep over anybody. I don't know why they should be losing sleep over Nnamdi Kanu. Who is in Nnamdi Kanu they are going to be losing sleep over? They've done a lot of things that Nnamdi Kanu is too small for him to sabotage Buhari's administration. A lot of good works that Buhari has done. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And again, he said IPOB was not set up for anybody to say want to fight on behalf of anybody. Oh my goodness, really? Is that what the Constitution says? Of course, if you are you know the law, you can tell us whether any group can fight for anybody or not. Good and fine. Like I said, they shouldn't even lose sleep over what Nnamdi Kanu has said, because they believe that they are popular. I think Nigerians are really enjoying the dividends of democracy and the dividends of Buhari being in government. Everybody's enjoying it. I think with the way Çº1ES they've been carrying out their activities, Lai Mohammed has never said anything. He has never made any comment. I'm sure maybe what is triggering this whole thing was because Nnamdi Kanu said recently that he calling for a nationwide revolution. I think that is what is triggering all of this, that is bringing it up. I think if we are talking of somebody who, of course, during Goodluck Jonathan, this IPOB has been on ground. But who triggered, in my opinion, I don't know about any other person, but from what I've seen and what I've experienced, we all and in this country, what triggered this whole thing again is the same Buhari that this man is defending. The Buhari that is defending. You just woke up, you came into power, the next thing, you begin to divide everybody. I don't know whether they don't hear these things or they just chose to do whatever they want to do. Or they want to say whatever they want to say because they know that some gullible people will see, listen to them. When you talked about 5% and whether 97%, I don't even know the mathematics that he used. He was talking about 97% and 5%. That you expect those who gave me 5%, you expect me to concentrate on their this thing, you know. And judging from even the president and antecedent concerning these people from the beginning, and you came out and said that, and nobody has said anything. Nobody has said that. Since that he made that statement, nobody said anything. Those who are always coming to defend him, they never made mention of that. And you are still doing it over and over again. When we talk about doing things across the states, they always separate these people. So they talk about loan, on how the loan is going to be used across the six geopolitical zones. This particular set of people will be removed, and you expect them, oh, let them continue to clap for you. So I wouldn't want to say much. The only advice I will give them is that if you have done well, who is Nnamdi Kanu to sabotage your efforts, your big efforts for Nnamdi Kanu to sabotage it? Is it Nnamdi Kanu that would tell the Nigerian people, oh, the government has done XYZ, they've done tremendously well? Then you would not go and tell them that, oh, don't listen to that. Of course, the people will be able to use their tongue to count their teeth. Of course, they are experiencing and they know what they are enjoying. So there is no need for the government or Lai Mohammed to lose sleep over what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. You should not lose sleep at all. They should just continue with what they are doing. If you are doing good job, go on with the good job. Your good work will speak for you. That is just the way I see it. And talking about prescribing them and all of that. But we know that these people, they are not taking people's lives. Unlike the Çሔር1ES, Loretta Onoche never made mention of a Çሔር1ES. Garba Shehu, Femi Adesina, they are always supporters and are always supporting them. Even like Mohammed, they will never say anything. Everything, was going fine. If not because of this COVID-19 that stopped the activities of this Çሔር1ES, they behaved as if they were not in this country, or it was not part of their duty to be able to protect lives and properties. What happened in Delta State? We didn't hear Lai Mohammed say anything. Femi Adesina did not utter any word. There was no word from Presidency, because I could remember that was one of the major things or atrocity that this Çሔር1ES committed before this COVID-19 came on board. So they didn't say anything about that, and now they are coming out to say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu this. And one thing again, if really Nnamdi Kanu, the way they prescribe Nnamdi Kanu, Lai Mohammed should answer the question. Why is it that this guy is moving around the whole world and they have not captured him? Unlike Shekau, who is running Etasketa, he's running from even common Chad here. He's running Etasketa from Chad to Nigeria. The Chadian president has vowed that he's gonna get at him. Not to talk of Shekau will not have a passport and travel to where in this world. So who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? If Shekau crosses Nigeria border to go to the US, can he go there? Can he go there? So what are we talking about? We know how all of this play out, because definitely we don't expect Lai Mohammed to be supporting who. He's going to support the person that appointed him, even holding that position. He's going to support the person. But good and fine, in my opinion, if they have done well, let them continue with it. Talking about corruption and looters, from what the report from Transparency International, who looted more than the past administration? The corruption in this government is higher than what happened. Even those who they always calling looters, any little thing, looters, and we have the looting is just starting. the looting, the depth of looting in this government, you know, is just at its peak. And you are telling us looters, disgruntled elements, and what have you. Let them continue deceiving themselves. As someone says here that please kindly mention your achievements and what you use the recovered loot for. Lai Mohammed, don't worry now. The Fulani will see deal with you. Ask Afonja, ask Awo, ask Abiola, ask Ojuzo Kalu, ask the Hausas who are the indigenous owner of the northern Nigeria. For this old man to come and cry, that is to tell you that IPOB have dealt heavily on this country. If not crippled, IPOB is really on their neck with truth to take them to death. Nigeria is really trembling. Is there any administration that had destabilized itself and the country than this administration? Nigeria is no longer united today under whose watch? Okay, don't you see it? See them. You hear it again. Today, the governors of the Southeast have wisely prescribed IPOB. Good talk. Now your big men, now them, they kill us here again. As someone says, Lai Mohammed, tell your Nigerians that, tell your Nigerians what did Buhari do to Nigeria since he take over power. Ask them. Well, see, Lai Mohammed, this is indeed, you follow your name from liar to liar, okay? Lai Mohammed, you have just started. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below in the comment section and let's have your take.